Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'll be showing you guys how I made cornbread. Now I love cornbread so much. As a kid I would eat cornbread so fast and so much that it would get stuck in my throat, and then I would have to flush it down with like a glass of milk, which is actually a really good combination, milk and cornbread if you want to have it that way. But I will not be having it with milk. I'll be having it with this amazing baked chicken, for which I'm going to make a gravy, and you know the gravy and the cornbread is going to be so delicious. But without further ado, let's have some cornbread. So ingredients: some all-purpose flour, obviously you're gonna need cornmeal, some buttermilk, you can also use milk, 2 eggs, obviously you're gonna need sugar, but I'm only using 1/4 cup. If you really have a sweet tooth, you might want to double up on the sugar. Maybe you want to triple up. Don't triple up on the sugar, but I on purpose added less sugar because I don't like too sweet food, you know what I mean? So the first step, pretty simple. We're just going to be mixing our dry ingredients. You just throw them in there, take your hand and go swirl, 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 swirl. I like mixing dry ingredients with my hands. If you think it's icky, use like a whisk or something. But I like using my hand. You get a better mix, and it's also fun. It's like a nice texture, you know? So put that to a side, and now we're going to mix our wet ingredients, liquid ingredients. So first, make sure to really beat in the egg and the butter to get a nice mixture like you see on my screen. And then after you have those two mixed in, we put in the buttermilk and we're gonna beat that in, okay? And if it looks like I'm struggling to beat these ingredients together, it's because I was. The day prior, I had typed a lot and my wrists were not feeling good. But you know, I soldiered on for your guys' viewing pleasure. And now we want to slowly add in the dry ingredient a little bit at a time, okay? The secret here is to not have any clumps, but also not over mix, okay? So to do that, you'll have to add in a little bit at a time. If you throw it all in, you're gonna have clumps and you're gonna have to over mix. We don't want to over mix. We want to get a nice, kind of a silky, well, you see how the mixture looks. We want to get that mixture, okay? So I put it into a cake pan because I didn't have a rectangular baking thingy that was small enough. The one I had is too big. I needed something smaller, so it was this cake tin. So I made do with what I had. So I'm gonna leave that to the side and work on the chicken. So this is chicken that was marinating for a while in like soy sauce and some spices. Not really important. You put what you want, right? It's not a video about the chicken. But I also added in some cornstarch and some cornmeal to get them a little crispier. And now I'm gonna put them on this rack to bake them. Now, if you're like most people, you're probably thinking like, ooh, baked chicken, it's gonna be all dry. No, it came out really nice and tender on the inside, nice and crispy on the outside. It was really perfect. So I threw both the cake and the chicken in the oven at 350 degrees. So here I'm putting the stuff for my gravy, you know, got some tomatoes, onions, lemon, a really spicy pepper, and 1 baked potato, okay? The baked potato is gonna add a lot of creaminess and taste to the gravy. It's gonna make a very thick gravy. I like thick gravy with chunks. If you don't like thick gravy with chunks, you can always strain it, but then it's like a sauce, not really a gravy. Or you can just add less onions if you don't want it to be too chunky, but I like it chunky, okay? If I want it to be less chunky, I would have less tomatoes, more onions, okay? But definitely try the potato, it really helped. And here I put in some ketchup after frying the other stuff for a couple minutes. The ketchup is gonna give it amazing color and also more nice texture. It's really nice. So now I've mixed those up and I added in 1 cup of water, and we're gonna just cover it and let it reduce until we get the desired thickness. Today I wasn't gonna strain my sauce, my gravy, but I know someone's gonna complain like, oh, this is not actually strainable. Look, I'm using a freaking tea strainer, okay? So if I can just strain it through this, you definitely can. Look at that gravy down there. Delicious.
I don't know what you would do with this chunk, the chunks, if you did strain it. I just like having it with the friggin' chicken. I don't know, there must be something you can do with it. I just can't think of anything because I'm on the spot. God damn it.
So now my cornbread is done. I let it cool off for a little bit so I could work with it. So now I'm gonna cut into it to show you guys how it's looking. You're gonna see it's nice and fluffy. You don't need all that sugar because you can have, I mean, it's still not the healthiest thing in the world, but trust me, going half on the sugar still tastes good, save a lot of calories, and you don't have to worry about it so much. You know, you want to be able to enjoy your junk food. It still tastes amazing, really. Well, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far, please leave me a like, comment, and make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell icon, because YouTube is really bad about getting my videos out to my subscribers. It's not been doing a good job, so make sure to hit that bell. That way YouTube knows, like, oh, this guy wants to see this guy's videos. But like, if you're subscribed, obviously you want to, but for some reason you also need the bell. Whatever, YouTube's complicated. I'm not gonna question it. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Nice and easy, but more importantly, nice and lazy.